Hey guys, if you haven't done the World Wakes quest, you should probably do it now because Jaggets have released a new event and they've got loads of spoilers on the homepage. They did warn about this, so if you want to know the lore for yourself, if you want to find out what happens in the quest for yourself and don't want to be spoiled by anything that you see on the homepage or in this video, make sure you do it now before you watch this video. But anyway, they've released a new event which is basically a tribute to Guthix, the dead Guthix as it were, and basically it's a 2-week event and you can catch butterflies, butterflies being Guthixian butterflies. You can catch 20 per day. You'll find it all throughout the world, so I think it's only on the surface though, so you can find loads of butterflies all throughout the world and you can earn XP in your lowest skill. So you can catch 20 butterflies a day. I mean, you can catch more, but you won't get any extra XP. You can catch 20 a day and you'll learn XP, and you have a chance of unlocking something called a memory, where you learn more about Guthix's story before he became a god. And you can do that by just catching more and more butterflies, and each one has a small chance of unlocking a memory. I believe that you can only unlock 4 memories a day. There are 15 in total, so you'll need to do it for at least 4 days. Max out for at least 4 days. It's pretty easy. I mean, you can find other rewards which I'll get onto in Falador and next to the lodestone, and there's loads there as well, but there's loads around the world. I mean, it's not difficult to find these, but apparently if you, well, firstly you talk to the guys next to the lodestone and they tell you about what they're doing to spread Guthix's teachings and stuff after he's died, but they don't want he didn't want them to mourn him and stuff, so they just tell you the backstory of what they're doing, why they're doing it. And you can get an outfit, Guthix outfit, and also an emote, which isn't particularly interesting in my opinion. I mean, the outfit is okay, but the main thing is probably the sword override. It's both for free and for members. Also the outfit is for free players and members as well, but the sword override only works for two-handed swords, so only for melee weapons and only two-handed swords. It doesn't work on a maul, only works on swords, and it looks pretty good. You probably noticed that you found it in the World Wakes quest near the start of the quest. Like, as soon as you enter you find loads of stuff. Yeah, anyway, you can do the quest for yourself for that, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. And as far as XP is concerned, well, I got 1.8k per butterfly that I caught. 1.8k fishing XP. It might depend on your level. I was 84 fishing, so maybe it depends on your level, but I'm not sure. I got 1.8k, and apparently if you wear Guthixian clothing you are more successful at catching butterflies, but it's not particularly hard anyway. I mean, you can just keep clicking it. If you, well, you don't even need to keep clicking it, you'll just keep trying until you catch it. So just keep try to catch it. But also apparently you can get slight bonuses to your life point, prayer or summoning points, or instant renewal of your life prayer, of your run energy as well. So it might be pretty useful if you find one on the way to bossing or something. You might want to use that. Maybe, I don't know, you probably don't want to use it, but anyway. And you can also talk to the druidess next to the druid, next to the lodestone, and she'll tell you about the rune essence and how if you have 250k rune essence delivered, so you can only deliver one, by the way, per account, and if you deliver 250k altogether you'll unlock a prayer altar and a small obelisk, which will be pretty useful because it's right next to a lodestone, so you don't have to like tele elsewhere. It's probably one of the closest spots to a teleport spot, where you can recharge both your prayer and your summoning point, so that'll be pretty useful, I guess. And it's at around 41k at the moment, so it's not bad, but hopefully everyone donates to it. So just a shout out if you guys want to donate to it, just one rune essence. And yeah, that's about it. Just final thing, only members can get the XP reward from butterflies, so obviously if you're a free player you can still get the memories and stuff, but you won't get the XP reward. And there are 20 locations where butterflies spawn, but they're not confirmed to spawn at the same spot each day, so I'll link you in the description, and also in the memories you learn about Seren and Guthixian's relationship with her, but I recommend you do it yourself and don't look at the spoilers. But if you really want to, I'll link you to that as well on the official RuneScape wiki, on Jagex's RuneScape, not RuneWiki. So I'll link you to that as well. So on to the next section, which is the new abilities that Jagex have released. It also looks like they've added 4 new combat abilities, 2 for dual wield and 2 for two-handers, and they're both, well, there's 2 each for mage and range. So let's have a look at the mage one to start off with. Overload that, and here we go. Right, two-handed. So you get 3 beams of energy. Let's see, 3 beams. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't seem very interesting. Let's try that again. 3 beams of energy. 2, 3. It's not bad, I guess. It's not bad. Let's try this. Right. So you deal 120% of your active spell damage, and your next attack has a 10% bonus accuracy. Right. So I guess you could. That's really good because I guess you could cast that and then cast an ultimate and have a better chance of hitting it. That's pretty good. Although most people don't really think about this sort of thing, I guess. I mean, I certainly don't think about it. Let's have a look. Ranged one, right. 120%, 10% decrease to you. Okay. I killed them too quickly there. So that's not bad. That's not bad. In terms of purely seeing what damage it gave me, that's not bad. It's not bad. Could be better, but. And finally, the 4th one. Painful needles at your target decrease their resistance to critical hits. Right. This should be good, because you'll be hitting crits more often. And the next attack has a 10% chance of being a crit. Again, it seems like it's a good idea to use this one when you're about to use an ultimate. Just after that, it's good. Right, let's look at Frenzy. Let's have a look at Frenzy. As you probably knew, well, Frenzy and Unload now have the same potency, if you want to call that, and let's see what it does. Right, so Frenzy, right, 110%. Let's see. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It used to only do 1250 max. Not sure why, but yeah, it used to only do that much max, but yeah. Right, Flurry has been updated and it seems pretty good now, because apparently you'll hit 360 degrees, and if you miss a single target, it's a bit like Hurricane but for dual wield, but if you miss a single target, you'll hit the original target for your original hit. So yeah, the remaining hits will aim at your original target. So if you miss any single one, the remaining hits will aim your original target and hit that person only. So it seems pretty good in that it'll be very accurate even if you miss only once. So you got 100% accuracy there. Now let's have a look at Frenzy. Unload. Let's have a look at Unload. So there we go. Unload. Right, it seems to be exactly the same as Frenzy, but the ranged version. So yep, exactly the same. So that's about it. Before I die, let me get out of here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to comment and let me know what you think about these new abilities and where you think they'll be useful, or will you just use it for spamming like you always do in EOC? I don't know, depends. I just spam abilities, but yeah, let me know what you think. Oh, I forgot to mention, Unload obviously only works for if your target's standing at that same spot, like it was before EOC as well. And both Frenzy and Unload apparently have an additional 10% damage as you do the attack. So every 2 seconds you'll hit a target. And well, Frenzy lasts 10 seconds, but Unload only lasts 6 seconds. So you only get 3 hits in with Unload. But with Frenzy you get in 5 hits, and you get additional 10% for each consecutive hit. So it's imperative that you try and hit them for all these hits. So for example, if you're at Calfat King, make sure you have anticipation so that you're not stunned when you're doing it. I'm not sure, because before, if you use Frenzy at Calfat King, he would barricade, but maybe it's changed now, I'm not sure. It'll be useful at different bosses as well. You may find different uses for these. I'm just giving a few ideas of mine. But obviously it has a high requirement, as you can see, 81 range, 86 strength. So you need to think about that as well. So yeah, that's it. I'll stop there. Just wanted to mention this because I forgot to say it before. So yeah.